Hello, my name is Michelle Carlson and I am your Pampered Chef consultant. I want to welcome you to Allison's party and I hope you have a good time. I've got lots of games planned, lots of recipes to share, and today I am going to quickly make up my husband a cheesecake. I'm going on vacation this week on Pampered Chef and I thought I would make something nice for him before I leave. So I'm making a cheesecake. I have a couple more graham crackers to chop up. If you have not seen the Pampered Chef food chopper, I love this for graham crackers, for vegetables. As you plunge it, it turns and it chops up your food. You can get it chopped up very small. And if you're having a bad day or your husband's bothering you, you just pound on this and it helps release frustration. So, multi-purpose tool. But I'm using, this is the food chopper, this is the manual food processor. That's what I'm using today for my graham crackers. I use this to make salsa in. It's wonderful as well for that. Just put my graham crackers in. Plunge up and down. I got some chunks still. Pretty good. There's still some little chunks in here, but it's going to work for my graham cracker crust. The blade comes out, obviously. There is a lid that you can use if you make salsa and want to store your salsa in the fridge. That's what I do. The other graham crackers I have processed up, I have in my mini batter bowl right now. I'm going to pour them back in here if I can. Let's see if this is big enough. I need to add 2 tablespoons of melted butter. And I have them in one of my prep bowls. And I need 2 tablespoons of sugar, I believe. Yes. I like the adjustable measuring spoons. They come in a set of 2, and this one is the tablespoon one. It adjusts, and I can do 2 teaspoons, 2.5 teaspoons, 1.5 teaspoon, or 1 teaspoon. The small one adjusts from 1 teaspoon down to 1/8 of a teaspoon. 2 tablespoons. And looks like most of my scrapers are in the dish drainer. I'm just going to mix this up, and that's going to be my crust to my cheesecake. This recipe is for making in the multi-cooker or in the quick cooker. And the pan is a little smaller than an average pan, so this will use 2 blocks of cream cheese. It'll probably make 6 pieces, average size pieces of cream cheese, whereas your big one will probably make 10 pieces and 12 pieces, and it takes 4 blocks of cream cheese. But I'm just going to take my graham crackers and pat it in there. And put my food processor in the sink. I'm going to pat my crust in. And that's ready. Now we need to make the filling. The filling is 2 blocks of cream cheese. 1 tablespoon cornstarch. I'm a Pampered Chef, not a perfect chef, so There's bound to be something that goes wrong, but here's my teaspoon. This is a little bit of the double strength Madagascar bourbon pure vanilla that I have from Christmas time. Pampered Chef has this that they bring out at Christmas time. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. 2 eggs. And I am supposed to beat with a mixer. The mixer I am using is the Pampered Chef Flex Plus. The Flex Plus comes with 3 attachments. This is the main operating unit. It has a food processor. I use that to grate my own cheese. You could also do salsa, or I could have done the cookie crumbs, the graham cracker crumbs in there. An immersion blender, which I love, and the mixer, which is what I need today. This is also a fairly new product. The new bowl. Really nice thing, it's got a non-stick bottom, a non-slip bottom. So if I put the beaters in correctly, they both will fit in. The Flex Plus comes with 2 power pack batteries. They will hold a charge for up to 30 minutes of constant use. You can be charging one while you're using the other. I don't ever use them 30 minutes constantly, so but I don't need to be near a wall. I don't need to be near an outlet, which is nice in my old house. Mixed up, and I am able to put it in with my crust. Let me make sure, pour the filling over the crust, spread evenly, cover the top of the pan with foil. My son makes wonderful homemade cheesecake, and his takes hours and hours. You make it, you let it sit in the oven with water, and that's too much work for me. This tastes just as good, well, almost as good. His is probably number 1. This is number 2 on my list. All right. I think I forgot something in there. I sure did. Well, like I told you, I'm a pampered chef, not a perfect chef. I was supposed to put some sugar in there. How am I going to manage to scoop this out? I'm going to get some crust in there, but I'm doing okay. Not a whole bunch of it. So let's mix some more. Like I said, by far from perfect chef. I was supposed to have a half a cup of sugar. This is an old Pampered Chef product. it was an adjustable measuring cup. Half a cup of sugar. Oh, would that have been smart, Michelle? But let's get that mixed in here. And let's try pouring this back in here again. I'm going to try and clean up the edge of this pan a little bit. And cover it with aluminum foil. All right, this is ready to go in the cooker, but I've got to clean up my counter just a second so I can show you the multi-cooker. So let me bring my camera around my kitchen if I can. And angle you at my multi-cooker. All right, in the multi-cooker, I'm going to put 1 cup of water. The multi-cooker has a kettle that you can cook in. I have a base to set my, it's just a little platform to set my cheesecake on. I have a little cradle that holds my cheesecake pan, and I set it in there. The cover I'm going to put on it. I'm going to turn it on. I am going to set this for dessert, which is over here. And it tells me it's going to take 40 minutes. And now, if you're old enough to remember Ronco food dehydrator, this is just like the Ronco food dehydrator. Set it and forget it. This is going to heat up and cook over the next 40 minutes. The buzzer will go off and I will have cheesecake. I will need to let it set and cool for a couple hours, but it will be our evening treat tonight. Once that's done, I'm going to make a puree sauce, a blackberry sauce to go on top of it in the multi-cooker as well. That's quick. I'll just use that pan and I'll saute, or I'll melt down some, I will put some blackberries in there and steam them and saute them and get them nice and soft, and add some sugar and a little bit of lemon juice, and that will end up being our topping. But that was my quick little demo. You got to see lots of products in use. The one thing I'll last show you is the Measure All. The Measure All cup, you can put liquids in this way and pour them out. You can, there's measurements on the outside. What I use these for, I don't put water on this side because they're not airtight for me anymore. They're very, very old and the water leaks down the side. But peanut butter, Miracle Whip, molasses, fill it up and then push it out and you get all of the more sticky substances, thicker substances, and you don't have to clean out the edge of the measuring cup. So that's my little live demo. I'll let you see the cheesecake when it's done. Can't guarantee how great it's going to be since I forgot to put sugar in the first time and I got graham cracker crumbs in my cheesecake mix, but we'll eat it anyway. Thanks for watching and I hope you enjoy the party. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great rest of your day.